Calculate the calorific value of ethane. (20 kilojoule per gram). Calorific value is enthalpy of combustion divided by molar mass. Enthalpy of combustion enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy for the 1 mole of combustion. We are given with 2 moles. So calorific value will be (600 by molar mass of ethane). What is the molar mass of ethane? 20 kilojoule per gram. Any doubt to anyone in this? Any doubt to anyone in this?
Sir, can you please scroll up?
Kindly mute your mic. Please mute your mic. Done? Sanya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have to remember this thing. Just add this thing. That enthalpy of combustion is an exothermic reaction. Enthalpy of combustion is exothermic.
Repeat what you said.
Enthalpy of combustion is exothermic, except this. This is endothermic reaction. always remember enthalpy of combustion will be exothermic. Okay, remember this thing. Enthalpy of combustion is exothermic reaction. Always energy will be released. Done. The enthalpy change under standard conditions when 1 mole of substance is formed from the constituent elements in their standard state. So here we have to focus on this and this. The enthalpy change when 1 mole of substance is formed in standard conditions when 1 mole of substance is formed from the constituent elements in their standard state. Standard state का क्या मतलब है? The state in which they are present in nature. से हमें जैसे मिल रहे हैं. We do not have to prepare them. We are getting them free. उसको बोलते हैं standard state. Like Br2. Br exists as Br2 liquid form. ऐसा हमें नेचर से मिलता है. Any doubt to anyone till here?
Sir, can you scroll up a bit?
Done, all of you? If you have these things in the reactants, then only you can say we have a standard enthalpy of formation. Any problem to anyone?
So just scroll up.
Just wait. Is this X the enthalpy of formation? Can you tell this X as the enthalpy of formation? Can you tell this X as the enthalpy of formation? No. यश तो मना कर रहा है. Why no, यश? Why no, Davis? Why we should not say this as an enthalpy of formation? Are we forming 1 mole? Are we forming 1 mole? Yes. Is bromine exist in liquid state? Yes. Is hydrogen exist in gaseous state? Yes. Everything is correct, sir, because it is not naturally formed. What do you mean by that? I am saying the reactants should be present in their naturally occurring form. Reactants should be present in their naturally occurring form. Reactants तो उसी form में present हैं. Yes, if you can speak up. Sanika, Spruha. Is this the enthalpy of formation? Voice is breaking for all.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? No. Am I audible clearly? What about others? Pranil, Sanika, Yash, Kamath, Sakshi, Davis. Okay then. Hello. Is this the enthalpy of formation? Is this the enthalpy of formation? Janil, Amod, Sanika, Yash. Is this the enthalpy of formation? Yash yes बोल रहा है, Amod no बोल रहा है. Is this the enthalpy of formation? Yash, Kamat, Janil. Just wait a minute. C is not in the standard state. Sakshi, is this the reason? Okay, I'll make it graphite. Is it the enthalpy of formation now? Sakshi, Sanika, Spruha, Janil, Shifa. It should be H2. Very good. Amod. Yes, please listen. If you are not getting it, then let me know. H should be H2.
So I did not understand. Can you explain?
What I said is reactants should be in their standard state. And I have given all the standard states whichever are required. So you have to check whether the reactants are present in this form or not. For example, if you want hydrogen, then hydrogen should be in H2 form. If you want carbon, carbon should be in graphite. If you want chlorine, chlorine should be in gaseous form as well as in Cl2 form. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So you have to see standard state, then you have to answer. Is this the enthalpy of formation? Is this the enthalpy of formation? Janil, Sanika, Sania. Is this the enthalpy of formation? Very good, Amod. Akarsh, Chaitra, Faye, Ishan, Johan, Madhura, Why? Because it is 2 mole. Because it is 2 mole. We require 1 mole. Okay. So please remember what all I have highlighted that you have to see. Standard form and mole of formation. All of you understood this? All of you understood this? Which one it should be? Yes, Gaurav, you can't see the screen. So this is formation. This is combustion. Yes, you tried rejoining. Obviously, you must have tried only. Just see your internet connection.
I didn't understand how it is C.
How it is C. See, in first case, we have this as standard form. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is also in standard form. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is 1 mole. So it is formation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But not completely combusted. But not completely combusted. Hence not combustion.
So how it is not completely combusted?
You were there in the last class.
So I was there only for the half of the class.
I said that when carbon is completely combusted, it becomes CO2.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Hence it is not combustion. Now, this is not the standard state. Janil.
Yes, sir.
Hence, it cannot be formation. But it has completely combusted. Hence combustion.
Okay, okay, got it, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All of you understood this? Enthalpy of formation will be Janil. Janil. You understood it? या फिर आप बाकी लोगों को देख के डी बता रहे हो? You understood it or not?
Yes, sir.
I have given this example only for you. So do not have to give only answer. You should understand it.
No, sir, I understood it.
है ना?
Yes,
Why
sir.
not this?
So because bromine is in gas form.
Very good. Why not this?
So because there are 2 moles.
Very good. Why not this? जल्दी. Do not
So
compare
because
with A
states
and
are not
B
given,
because
states are not mentioned.
you want me to mention the states. Low.
So because of H and BR.
Sir, H is not in its natural state.
What is its natural state?
H2.
Very good. All of you understood this? all of you understood this? All of you understood this? Now we have Hess law and numericals of Hess law, which will involve definitely enthalpy of combustion and formation. Am I audible clearly? So please scroll up. Hess उसका नाम है. Sir, how H and B are not in standard state? Yes, we want H as H2, Br as Br2. Yes, Gaurav.
Repeat, sir.
Yes, I said we want H as H2, Br as Br2.
Okay, sir.
Can we start this? Hess law. Hess उस बंदे का नाम है, तो we have written Hess's law. That's the name of the scientist, so we are writing Hess's law. As we know, enthalpy is an extensive property. That means we can apply any mathematical operation to it. Mathematical operation क्या होता है? Mathematical operation क्या होता है? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That all we can do on enthalpy and is a state function. Am I audible to all? Am I audible to all? So it is very important to understand.
Yes, sir.
इसमें स्कूल में भी
Yes,
क्वेश्चन आ
sir.
सकता है, इंट्रेंस में भी आ सकता है. So it is very important. Please listen to this carefully. Enthalpy change of a chemical reaction. Enthalpy change of a chemical reaction does not depend upon the path its value will remain same. Enthalpy change of a chemical reaction does not depend upon the path, whether you are doing that reaction in 5 steps or in 1 step. Overall energy change will remain same. Am I audible to all? Enthalpy change of a chemical reaction does not depend upon the path followed. मतलब कितने स्टेप में वो रिएक्शन हुई है, it will not depend upon that. overall enthalpy change of a reaction will remain same. All of you have written this. Can I give you an example now?
Yes, sir.
इसको बहुत अच्छी तरह समझ लो. Yes, sir. So if we have C of graphite plus O2 gives CO2 and delta H as minus 393 kilojoule per mole. C of graphite plus half O2 gives CO delta H as minus 110 CO plus half O2 gives CO2 delta H as minus 283 kilojoule. ठीक है, इसको अपन बोल देते हैं A. Can we make the reaction A with 1 and 2? Can we make or can we prepare the reaction 1 from reaction 1 and 2?
Yes, sir.
Can we prepare the reaction A from reaction 1 and 2? Yes. How will you make it? कैसे बनाएंगे? If you add equation 1 and 2, this will get cancelled out. Hence, we have proved the above statement. Hence, we have proved the above statement. Any problem to anyone in this? Any problem to anyone in this? Any problem to anyone in this? All of you have written it. Am I audible? So could you show the last key? That's it. Understood it? एक क्वेश्चन ट्राई करते हैं. I'll do it. You also tell me how to solve it. If the enthalpy of combustion of carbon is a kilojoule per mole, enthalpy of combustion of hydrogen is b kilojoule per mole, enthalpy of combustion of methane is c kilojoule per mole, what will be the enthalpy of formation of methane? Write down the question first. पहले क्वेश्चन लिख लो, धीरे धीरे करते हैं. And if you can do it by your own, that is very good. First tell me, can we write all the 4 reactions? Can we write all the 4 reactions of our own? हम अपने आप चारों रिएक्शन लिख सकते हैं. Please tell yes or no. Can we write all the 4 reactions? Am I audible to all? How can we prepare 4th reaction from above 3 reactions? How can we prepare 4th reaction from above 3 reactions? How can we prepare 4th reaction from the above 3 reaction?
So adding 1 and 2 and then subtracting from 3.
Very good. Very good. Who was that? Pranil, right?
Sir Tanmay.
Sorry. Very good. All of you understood this? We want C and H2 on the left, so add them. CH4 on the right hand side, so subtract it. Don't you think, Tanmay, we have to multiply second equation by 2 also?
Yes, sir.
You didn't mention that. Why you think so?
So because 2 moles of H2 are there on the right hand side of the third equation.
Third equation or fourth equation?
Third, sir.
No, I'm not getting it. We want to prepare fourth equation, right? Tanmay?
Yes, sir.
In fourth equation, how many carbon are required?
So 1.
So we will not multiply anything with first equation, okay?
Yes, sir.
In fourth equation, how many H2 are required?
Sir, 2. Yes, sir.
So
Got
in
it.
fourth equation, we actually require 2 moles of H2, but we have only 1 mole of H2. So we have to multiply second equation by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Rest everything was correct. Very good. Understood all of you? Now this you have to generate of your own. आप खुद देखो आप कैसे ये इक्वेशन बना सकते हो. We want CH4 on the right hand side, so we have to subtract it. I will say adding A and 2B minus C will be, let it be D. If you add 1 and 2 equation and subtract it from the third equation, you will get the answer. Any problem to anyone in this? इतना सोच सकते हो आप? So it will be minus A plus minus B minus 2B minus minus C is equals to delta H of formation. Means C minus A minus 2B is answer. Done, Sanika, Shifa, Madhura.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you explain this last part? What you did A plus 2B and all that?
See, whatever we are doing with reaction, same thing we have to do with delta H also. Now, we want 1 carbon and 2 H2. So we have multiplied this equation by 2. We have multiplied this equation by 2. We have multiplied this equation by 2. Once you have multiplied the equation by 2, you will be getting 2H2. So you will be doing first equation plus 2 times second equation, and then you subtract the third equation. Whatever you are doing with reactions, same thing you have to do with delta H also. And hence will be your answer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You understood it? Or do you want me to write it?
Sir, can you write it down?
So I'll write everything. In the main equation, we want 2H2. So we multiply second equation by 2. First step. In the main equation, we have C plus 2H2 together. So we add first and 2 times second equation. Okay, Janil.
Yes, sir.
2 times second equation. Let's say it is a third equation. Let's say it is a D equation. इसको D बोल देते हैं. 1 and D. तो कुछ भी नाम दे सकते हैं. ओके, ये सेकंड स्टेप हो गया. नाउ वी वांट CH4 on right hand side. So subtract third equation. Subtract third equation. Subtract करेंगे तो this and this will get cancelled out. This and this will get cancelled out. Oxygen will get cancelled out. You will be getting C of graphite plus 2H2 gives CH4. This will be your answer. इसके लिए डेल्टा H कितना है? -C. इसके लिए डेल्टा H कितना है? -A minus 2B. So it will become delta H of formation will be minus a minus 2b minus minus c. तो आ जाएगा c minus a minus 2b. This will be your final answer. Okay, Janil.
Yeah, got it, sir.
So
Thank you,
this
sir.
will become a big question if you are solving it like one step. So you should get your answer directly from here. यहीं से आपको आंसर मिल जाए तो बेस्ट है. Just by seeing the reaction, if you can get the answer, then it is very good. क्योंकि अगर स्कूल में आता है, then you have to solve it till here. By writing these lines also. Most important thing is कि आपको समझ में आ जाए. अगर आपको समझ में आ गया, then you can do these things also and that particular thing also. Entrance के अंदर you do not have to write anything. You just have to give your answer on the basis of mathematical calculations. School के अंदर you have to do till here. Understood?
Got it, sir.
Any problem to anyone in this? It looks like big, but इतना बड़ा नहीं है. अगर आपको समझ में आ जाता तो it is very good. एक और ट्राई करते हैं. So now we won't solve the full equation. You will have to just give me the equation that you will do to get the answer. पूरा नहीं सॉल्व करेंगे, उसमें बहुत टाइम लगता है. The enthalpy of combustion of carbon is A, of hydrogen is B, of benzene is C, enthalpy of formation of benzene will be done. Just write all the 4 equations first. Write all the 4 equations first. Tanmay done. Am I audible to all? Done? So we want in the main equation 6 carbons. What we'll do? We'll multiply first equation by 6. It will become 6A. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
We want 3 hydrogen in the main equation. Multiply second equation by 3. Very good, Amod. We want C6H6 on right hand side. We want C6H6 on right hand side. So subtract it. It will be 6A plus 3B minus C will be the answer. It's very simple अगर आपको समझ में आ जाए तो. Without writing this also you could have done it. How many of you got it? How many of you got this? C minus यार C minus क्यों किया? Yes, we want C6H6 on the left or on the right. Yes, Kamat. Whatever you are putting in minus. Padma. Arya. Faye. Pratiksha. Sanjana. Sham. Shruti. Understood? All of you? Vaibhavi. Zenobia. You cannot skip these questions. ये बहुत important है. Thermochemistry is a very important part of thermodynamics. Yes, it should be there. It should be like that only. As of now, keep it like this only. Yes, I just wanted to tell you how to solve it. Definitely we will keep negative sign in that. ठीक है, अभी उस चीज पे फोकस नहीं करते हैं. Definitely what you are saying, we have to do that only. Calculate the enthalpy of transition from graphite to diamond. Also predict which allotrope is more stable and why. Amod, graphite to diamond. ये ऑप्शन में होगा, आपका मार्क्स कट जाएंगे. Just write down the reaction first. What reaction you want and how you can make that reaction. Because you have to give other answers also. What reaction do we want? We want graphite on left and diamond on right. इसको A बोल देते हैं, इसको B. What will do, B minus A or A minus B? A minus B क्यों यार? Yes. If you are doing A minus B,
A minus B, sir.
if you are doing A minus B, Your graphite will go on the right hand side. Subtracting equation A from B. 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 So delta H will be plus 10 kilojoule. Any doubt to anyone till here? Any doubt to anyone in this? So which form is more stable? Which form is more stable? Graphite is more stable as it has less energy. Okay. How you come to know it has less
Excuse
energy?
me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, could you please scroll up?
Amod, how you come to know it has less energy? ऐसा लिखा तो नहीं है कहीं? Plus 10. That plus 10. Enthalpy of reaction थोड़ी है. This reaction is endothermic reaction. Yes or no? This reaction is, it tells us the reaction will be endothermic. Very good. You have to say, you should say like that only, na? This reaction is endothermic reaction. For endothermic reaction, products are less stable. Very good. Very good. Products are less stable. We have seen the graphs also. We have seen the graphs also. Understood all of you? चुपचाप बैठने से काम नहीं चलेगा यार. Understood all of you? All of you understood? Why it is more stable? How do we come to know? Okay. एक क्वेश्चन और कर लेते हैं जल्दी से. Calculate the enthalpy of ionization of Ha.
So is that plus 30?
Yes, it's plus 30 kilojoule. Calculate the enthalpy of ionization of Ha. What do we mean by ionization? What do we mean by ionization?
Removal of electron.
Okay, that was ionization enthalpy of an atom. Here we are talking about the ionization of a compound. Ionization का मतलब होता है breaking. You want to break that Ha. This is ionization of Ha. This is ionization of Ha. This is what we have to calculate. This reaction we have to prepare. How can we make this equation? Substituting 2 in 1. Subtracting होगा ना? Substituting. Okay, that is also correct. But for that we should know the delta H of second also. But substituting करोगे तो delta H क्या करोगे? Okay, you have kept the whole equation like that only. That is also correct. Ha plus OH minus gives H2O plus A minus. Delta H is minus 25 kilojoule. H2O gives H plus OH minus. Delta H as minus 30 kilojoule. Any doubt in this? इसमें किसी को doubt? Any doubt in this? Amod, Madhura, Rishikesh, Madhura. Then why your answer is 5 kilojoule? Amod, Rishikesh, don't you think your answer will change? Because if I want to make this equation, I have to add 1 and 2. I have to add 1 and 2. Add 1 and 2 equation to get final equation. If you add 1 and 2 equation, you will get final equation. फिर तो आपका आंसर गलत हो जाएगा. Water and water will get cancelled out. OH and OH will get cancelled out. That means you have not done that particular part. आपने वो वाला part नहीं किया. So delta H will be minus 55 kilojoule. and I did explain this in the last class also. If heat is given as a form of product, you can convert it in the form of delta H by the reversal of sign. I gave you that. Okay, Madhura. Rishikesh. Amod. So your final answer will be minus 55 kilojoule.
Please explain the answer.
See, we had to make this equation. This is the ionization of Ha. To prepare this equation, what we have to do, we have to add one and second equation. As we can clearly see, if we add these two equations, water and water will get cancelled out, and OH minus and OH minus will get cancelled out. So we just had to add first and two equation. But the extra thing is, here delta H is not given. Here delta H is not given. Heat is given. As you can say, it is exothermic reaction. So when you convert it into delta H, it will become minus 30. That is the only additional thing we had. Understood? So you will get a DPP of this so that you can solve more questions on that. Okay, so that is it for today. Rest we'll do in the next class. Sanika, you got the...
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I couldn't hear you.
You got the notes or not?
No, sir.